What's up, guys? My name is Eric, aka AzraelEternity, and welcome back to the SigCraft FTB Ultimate Server. And today I wanted to discuss my plans for the LP. I know I had said that I was going to do it, I think, in episode 2, and I forgot, and then completely blanked on it because I had a focus for episode 3. So I wanted to get to it, and as you can see, we have our power armor. And I went with a nice little teal sort of color for what I wanted it to be. And we got our power hand. Pew! There it goes. So this is what we're currently looking like. A whole lot of chests, a whole lot of barrels. I did build an industrial electrolyzer right here, which has become a pain in the butt because, apparently... Okay, power is going up. The only way to get titanium is to electrolyze bozite dust, which I have tons of, but if you look at the recipe, or what's required in order to do that bozite dust, it requires 256,000 EU per set, and you have to get four piles of titanium dust, tiny piles, to get one titanium dust, which gives you one titanium ingot. So yeah, kind of a pain in the butt, and not really any way of getting around it, because you need titanium for a bunch of stuff. So a lot of energy being used there, and when I'm, my EU generation is a generator burning coal coke and coke oven, to generate that coal coke, as well as the creosote oil, though my semi-fluid generator has been running off of sodium cells. You'll see one's about to empty. There it goes. Sodium, creosote produces 3,000 EU per bucket. So this is 6 buckets in here. Sodium cells produce 30,000 EU per cell. So I've been running on that. I actually want to get several more of these semi-fluid generators once we get into what'll end up being our base. But this is what we're doing right now, and yeah, I have finished up quarrying off of this area. We're going to be building down in this hole, and I'm going to be covering it up because this is going to be our mountain village. I turned off coordinates, but this is Y118, so it is very high up. As you can see, that is the regular level. So we're way, way, way up in the mountains. The story behind what my LP is going to be, I discussed it on the podcast, but I haven't done it on my LP. So if you haven't watched the podcast, this will be new to you. I am planning on doing a story-based LP. And what I mean by this is I'm going to be creating a storyline around my Let's Play by introducing this... Woo, a little bit of lag there. Introducing this mountain village. Now, currently the village is unoccupied. I haven't gone to collect villagers to put in here, mostly because I still have a bunch more work to do, and I want to put a fence line all the way around here, so that my villagers don't go wandering off, and jumping off of cliffs. That would be bad. But I do want to make a village up. I am making a village up here, and it's going to expand for most of this upper portion, probably all the way over to where we currently are, because we're going to make this pretty expansive. And the whole point of this village is to use it to introduce different mods, in that the village is so secluded that it has to either develop its own technology or it relies on a traveling salesman. And I'm planning on making like a little mountain path, hard to climb, going up the side of this mountain, and then you have to trek across, and then the traveling salesman comes into town, and there's a big hoopla, big hoopla of the traveling salesman coming to town and seeing what he is selling. And each time that he comes to visit and is selling a new product, it is typically a different mod. So he will be coming in to sell engines for Buildcraft. He'll be coming in to sell kinetic generators for Red Power. He'll be coming in with shards for Thaumcraft. So currently, lots planned. And the reason that the series is called, as you can see in the title, The Rise of the Capital, or Rise of the Capital, it's ROTC, Rise of the Capital, is because this is, or what is the beginning of what will be our capital of the server, well, in terms of my LP. And there will be this village as well as 12 other villages scattered about in different areas. I might have them, some be very close by, like have, one in this forest, have one over in the desert. But we're going to have several villages all over the place. I don't think I have anything that's over in this direction. But essentially, there's going to be those 12 villages. We'll call them districts. And there will be the mountain village, which will end up becoming the capital. See where I'm getting with this? I think you do. And each of the 12 districts will have a specialty. There will be one for lumber, one for fishing, one for agriculture, and that will be like a forestry mods. One that'll be for technology, and that could be Red Power or Industrial Craft. And Shazam! Oh, I missed. But I destroyed some blocks. Yeah. Angry zombie. And pow! Blammo! Boom! I ain't taking out of the old sass. But this will be our mountain village. I need to put a torch up here. And it will have, all access to all the different mods because of this traveling salesman. And it will develop its own technology and become far superior to the other districts because all of the districts are so, specialized. All of the districts are so specialized that they rely on each other for trade. So, District 7, for example, which produces lumber, doesn't produce its own food. It has to rely on District, say, 11, I think is agriculture. Or livestock. Not sure which. Keep going through the cloud layer. But this village produces everything on its own. It'll produce its own food. It'll produce its own meat. It'll do its own technology. And very self-sufficient. So that's why it becomes more powerful, because it doesn't rely on other villages. It relies only on itself. I still need to put water in this. Way down there. But, yeah. So that is the plan for what my LP will be. It's called Rise of the Capital, and it'll be told in several parts. The first part will be the telling of the rise of the mountain village and its expanse and technologies. It will have another part that will discuss and show off each of the 12 other districts, and it will have a part in which the mountain village becomes the dominant force. So I have a lot to do, a lot that is available to us in terms of creating a story and creating an enjoyable experience. And I hope you guys will enjoy it. And I hope that I can get your guys' feedback on, things that I can build, things in different mods that I can work towards. And now that you guys know essentially what the story is going to be like, you guys can help me, figure out where this is all is going and what things I should be focusing on, what things would be the most advantageous to the mountain village. So I'm going to be making this a short video. I just wanted to get you guys in the loop as far as what's going on with the series, and now you guys know what it's called, Rise of the Capital. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!